Helion's groundbreaking announcement: world's first commercial nuclear fusion plant to rise in Malaga, Washington by 2028. Date of announcement: March 3, 2025. In a historic move for the energy sector, Helion Energy, an innovative fusion energy company based in Everett, Washington, has announced its plans to construct the world's first commercial nuclear fusion power plant in Malaga, Washington, targeting electricity generation by the year 2028. This groundbreaking facility aims to harness the power of nuclear fusion, a process that promises to provide a cleaner and more sustainable energy source. Project overview and location. The proposed fusion power plant is set to have a capacity of 50 megawatts MW and will be located on land owned by the Chelan Public Utility District (PUD) near the Rock Island Dam along the Columbia River. The site selection is still in progress, but discussions have advanced significantly, with Helion eager to engage with local stakeholders and residents. Helion made this announcement during a press conference held at the Confluence Technology Center in Wenatchee. Key figures present included Helion Communications Director Jesse Barton, Chelan PUD's Kirk Hudson, and other local officials who emphasized the project's potential to contribute to the region's energy diversification strategies. Community engagement. To foster transparency and community involvement, Helion has scheduled a public event for March 11, 2025 at Mission View Elementary School. This event will provide an opportunity for local residents to learn more about the project, ask questions, and give feedback. Jesse Barton expressed the company's commitment to involving the community in the development process, stating, "We are ready to bring in more community members and have a larger conversation about this potential project." Timeline and construction plans. Helion aims to break ground on the construction of the fusion plant in the summer of 2025, contingent upon the successful completion of the permitting process and an environmental impact report. If all goes according to plan, the facility could be operational by 2028, marking a significant milestone in the quest for sustainable energy solutions. Funding and strategic partnerships. Helion Energy's ambitious plans are underpinned by robust financial support. The company recently completed a $425 million funding round in January 2025, bringing its total funding to over $1 billion. This capital will be crucial in accelerating the development and deployment of fusion technology. A pivotal aspect of Helion's initiative includes a commercial agreement with Microsoft established in May 2023. Under this groundbreaking partnership, Helion is set to supply fusion-generated electricity to Microsoft, aligning with the tech giant's commitment to sustainability and renewable energy sources. Economic impact and job creation. The construction of the fusion power plant is expected to create approximately 130 jobs, providing local employment opportunities during the building phase. Once operational, the facility will require around 30 staff members for ongoing operations. This project not only represents a leap towards clean energy but also serves as a vital component of Chelan PUD's strategy to diversify energy sources beyond hydropower, which has been the predominant source of energy in the region. Kirk Hudson from Chelan PUD emphasized the importance of this diversification, saying, "We have all of our eggs in one basket with hydropower, which has served us very well. But the future is going to be much different than the past has been." Technical challenges and competition. While Helion is at the forefront of fusion technology, the journey to commercialization is fraught with challenges. The company must overcome significant technical hurdles, particularly in sustaining a fusion reaction long enough to yield a net positive energy output. Moreover, Helion faces competition from other international teams, including those in China and France, who have recently made substantial advancements in fusion energy generation. Conclusion. Helion Energy's planned fusion power plant in Malaga, Washington signals a major step forward in the pursuit of clean, sustainable energy. The project's potential benefits for local communities and its alignment with broader energy diversification goals underscore its significance. As Helion moves forward with community engagement and navigates the regulatory landscape, the energy sector watches closely, hopeful for the innovations that may arise from this pioneering initiative. The timeline leading up to 2028 will be crucial in determining whether Helion can meet its ambitious objectives and revolutionize the energy landscape. 1. The site selection process. Helion's announcement indicates a potential location for the fusion plant but emphasizes that the site has not been finalized. This reflects a counterintuitive aspect of projects that are presented as in progress but still depend heavily on community engagement and regulatory approvals before actual construction can begin. It highlights that such groundbreaking announcements often precede extensive preliminary work. 2. Funding dynamics. Although Helion has secured over $1 billion in funding, including a hefty $425 million recently, the venture's success hinges not only on financial resources but also on overcoming substantial technical challenges. This juxtaposition between the availability of funds and the complex nature of technological development in fusion energy is often overlooked. Many assume that funding alone guarantees success in high-tech ventures. 3. Job creation versus long-term employment. The projected creation of 130 jobs during the construction phase with only about 30 ongoing operational positions presents a counterintuitive scenario. The initial excitement of job creation may overshadow the reality of job sustainability post-construction. This raises questions about the long-term economic impact of such projects on local communities. For energy diversification strategy, Chelan PUD's strategy to diversify energy sources beyond hydropower is framed as a response to future energy demands. However, it could be perceived as counterintuitive that a region with a strong established renewable energy source, hydropower, would seek to invest in nuclear fusion, which is still largely experimental and unproven for commercial use. This suggests a nuanced understanding of energy reliability and sustainability that goes beyond traditional renewables. 5. Commercial agreements with tech giants. The partnership with Microsoft signifies a leap toward practical applications of fusion energy but also raises counterintuitive questions about reliance on large tech companies for clean energy solutions. This relationship may imply that despite the potential of fusion energy, established tech firms feel more secure in their energy strategies when partnering with emerging technologies rather than solely depending on existing renewable resources. 6. Competition in the fusion sector. Helion's plans to be the first commercial fusion plant come at a time when other nations are making significant advancements, such as China and France achieving notable milestones in fusion energy generation. This presents a counterintuitive reality where a U.S. company aims to lead the field despite international competition that is rapidly progressing. It challenges the narrative that American innovation is always at the forefront as other countries are equally dedicated to advancing fusion technology. 7. Regulatory hurdles. The anticipated timeline for construction and energy generation hinges on successful permitting and environmental impact assessments, which can often be lengthy and complex processes. This highlights a counterintuitive aspect of innovation in the energy sector. Despite technological advancements, regulatory frameworks can significantly slow down progress, illustrating that innovation is not just about technology but also about navigating bureaucratic landscapes. 8. Community engagement. Helion's proactive approach to community engagement before finalizing the project site may seem counterintuitive in an industry often characterized by top-down decision-making. However, this reflects an understanding that public buy-in is crucial for the success of projects, particularly those involving new technologies that evoke public concern and skepticism. 9. Ambitious timelines. Helion's goal to produce fusion energy by 2028 can be seen as counterintuitive given the historical challenges associated with achieving sustained nuclear fusion. This ambitious timeline may create unrealistic expectations among stakeholders and the public, potentially leading to disappointment if milestones are not met. 10. Perception of fusion energy. The general public perception of fusion energy often focuses on its long-term potential as a clean energy source, which can overshadow the immediate challenges and uncertainties involved in its commercialization. This gap between perception and reality can lead to misconceptions about the readiness and viability of fusion as a mainstream energy solution. These points illustrate how various elements of Helion's announcement and the broader context of fusion energy development contain counterintuitive aspects that challenge conventional expectations and assumptions about technological innovation, economic impact, and community involvement. Helion Energy's announcement regarding the construction of the world's first commercial nuclear fusion plant in Malaga, Washington marks a pivotal moment in the pursuit of clean energy. While many aspects of this announcement have been discussed prominently, several critical points may be overlooked by the general public. Yet their significance cannot be understated. 1. The significance of community engagement. One critical element that may be overlooked is Helion's commitment to engaging with the local community. The company plans to hold a public event on March 11, 2025 to provide more details and solicit input from residents. This step is vital not just for transparency but also for building trust and addressing any public concerns about the project's environmental and social impacts. The significance lies in the fact that community acceptance can make or break large infrastructure projects. By proactively involving local stakeholders, Helion is taking a strategic approach to mitigate potential opposition and foster a collaborative environment. This engagement could set a precedent for future energy projects, indicating that community involvement is essential in modern energy transitions. If successful, this could reshape the landscape of how energy companies approach project development, placing greater emphasis on local dialogue and cooperation. 2. The role of Microsoft as a strategic partner. While Helion's partnership with Microsoft has been highlighted, the implications of this relationship might be underappreciated. The deal represents the first commercial agreement for fusion energy, positioning Helion not only as a pioneer in fusion technology but also aligning its mission with the sustainability goals of a major corporation. This partnership is significant for multiple reasons. Market validation. Securing a deal with a tech giant like Microsoft validates Helion's technology in the eyes of investors and the broader market, potentially attracting further investment. Scalability potential. Microsoft's vast energy needs could provide Helion with a significant platform to scale its operations. As Microsoft continues to expand its data centers and operations globally, the demand for clean, reliable energy sources will increase, further solidifying Helion's position in the market. Setting industry standards. This partnership could pave the way for other corporations to explore similar agreements with emerging energy technologies, thereby accelerating the shift towards sustainable energy solutions. 3. Economic and employment opportunities. The projected creation of approximately 130 jobs during the construction phase, along with 30 permanent positions for ongoing operations, is another crucial aspect that may not receive the attention it deserves. The economic implications of this project extend beyond direct employment. They encompass local economic boost. Job creation will stimulate the local economy, benefiting not only new employees but also local businesses that will see increased demand for goods and services. Skill development. This project could foster workforce development in advanced energy technologies, providing training and employment opportunities that enhance the region's economic resilience. Long-term economic viability. By diversifying the energy portfolio beyond hydropower, the region could mitigate risks associated with reliance on a single energy source, enhancing economic stability. 4. The technical challenges ahead. While Helion's ambitious timeline aims for operational status by 2028, the technical challenges inherent in nuclear fusion technology are often understated. The ability to sustain a fusion reaction long enough to generate a net positive energy output is a monumental hurdle. The significance here is dual-fold. Innovation pressure. The race for commercialization of fusion energy is intensifying, with competitors achieving record-breaking milestones. Helion's ability to overcome these technical barriers is crucial not only for its success but also for the overall advancement of the fusion industry. The implications of failure could slow down investment and interest in fusion technology, affecting the entire sector. Public perception and policy impact. Any setbacks in achieving fusion energy viability could influence public and governmental support for fusion research and funding. Conversely, breakthroughs could lead to increased funding and accelerated research initiatives in clean energy technologies. 5. Environmental impact considerations. The requirement for an environmental impact report before construction can commence is another critical yet often overlooked aspect. Helion's project will have to navigate various environmental regulations and concerns, particularly due to its proximity to the Columbia River and the existing hydropower infrastructure. The importance of this aspect lies in long-term sustainability. Ensuring that the fusion plant operates without adverse environmental effects is crucial for maintaining community support and meeting regulatory standards. Setting environmental standards. How Helion addresses these environmental concerns will set benchmarks for future fusion projects and could influence policy regulations in the energy sector. Conclusion. Helion Energy's plans for the first commercial nuclear fusion plant in Malaga, Washington represent a groundbreaking shift in energy production. However, the nuances of community engagement, strategic partnerships, economic impacts, technical challenges, and environmental considerations are critical components that deserve closer examination. Understanding these elements not only enhances the public's grasp of the project's implications but also underscores the complex landscape within which modern energy projects must operate. The successful execution of this initiative could serve as a model for future energy developments, emphasizing the need for collaboration, innovation, and sustainability in the quest for a cleaner energy future. 1. Pioneering commercial nuclear fusion technology. Helion Energy's initiative to build the world's first commercial nuclear fusion plant in Malaga, Washington represents a monumental advancement in energy technology. Unlike traditional nuclear fission, fusion promises a cleaner, virtually limitless source of energy with minimal radioactive waste. The plant aims for a capacity of 50 megawatts MW and is positioned to play a crucial role in the future of sustainable energy generation. This development could set a precedent for commercial fusion energy, potentially accelerating the global transition to renewable energy sources. 2. Strategic partnership with Microsoft. The groundbreaking commercial agreement between Helion Energy and Microsoft is a pivotal aspect of this project. By securing a deal to supply fusion-generated electricity to Microsoft, Helion not only validates the feasibility of its technology but also aligns with Microsoft's ambitious sustainability objectives. This partnership emphasizes the growing corporate interest in clean energy solutions and demonstrates how large tech companies can leverage innovative energy sources to mitigate their environmental impact. The collaboration sets a benchmark for future partnerships in the clean energy sector. 3. Economic and employment opportunities. The construction of the fusion plant is projected to create approximately 130 jobs with around 30 positions for ongoing operations after completion. This job creation is significant for the local economy in Chelan County, which has historically relied heavily on hydropower. The plant is expected to contribute to energy diversification in the region, reducing dependence on a single energy source and fostering economic stability through new employment opportunities. This project could serve as a model for how innovative energy initiatives can stimulate local economies. 4. Challenges and competitive landscape. Despite its ambitious goals, Helion faces significant technical challenges and competition in the fusion energy sector. The need to sustain a fusion reaction long enough to generate a net positive energy output remains a critical hurdle. Competitors, including research teams in China and France, are making strides in fusion technology, highlighting the urgency for Helion to overcome these challenges. The success of Helion's project will not only depend on technological breakthroughs but also on effective community engagement, regulatory navigation, and public support, making the next few years crucial for the company's aspirations. 1. The Manhattan Project 1942 to 1946. The Manhattan Project was a research and development project during World War II that produced the first nuclear weapons. Initiated in response to fears that Nazi Germany would develop atomic bombs, this project involved collaboration among scientists and engineers from the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada. The project culminated in the successful test of the first atomic bomb at the Trinity site in New Mexico in July 1945 and led to the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. The Manhattan Project represents a significant turning point in energy and weaponry, showcasing how scientific innovation can lead to both progress and destruction. 2. The Apollo Program 1961–1972. The Apollo program was a series of missions launched by NASA aimed at landing humans on the Moon and bringing them safely back to Earth. Initiated in response to the space race with the Soviet Union, the program achieved its most notable success with Apollo 11, where astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to walk on the Moon in July 1969. The Apollo program not only represented a monumental achievement in space exploration but also drove advancements in technology, engineering, and materials science with implications for various sectors including energy, telecommunications, and computing. 3. Chernobyl nuclear disaster 1986. The Chernobyl disaster was a catastrophic nuclear accident that occurred at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine on April 26, 1986. A reactor core explosion released large quantities of radioactive particles into the atmosphere, leading to widespread environmental contamination and health issues. The disaster prompted a re-evaluation of nuclear safety and policy worldwide, leading to significant changes in regulations concerning nuclear power plants. It highlighted the potential dangers of nuclear energy and the importance of safety measures which continue to influence nuclear energy policies and public perception to this day. Future outlook: Helion Energy's nuclear fusion plant in Malaga, Washington. Helion Energy's ambitious plans to construct the world's first commercial nuclear fusion power plant in Malaga, Washington by 2028 represent not just a significant milestone for the company but also a potential turning point for the global energy landscape. The implications of this project are vast, affecting everything from energy production to local economies and environmental sustainability. 1. Energy production shift. The successful establishment of a commercial fusion power plant could revolutionize energy production on a global scale. If Helion achieves its goal of generating 50 megawatts of fusion energy by 2028, it would mark a breakthrough in producing clean, virtually limitless energy. Fusion energy, which mimics the processes of the sun, promises to deliver a safe and sustainable alternative to fossil fuels and even current nuclear fission technologies, which carry significant risks of meltdowns and long-lived radioactive waste. As fusion technology matures, we can expect a substantial shift in the energy sector with a gradual decline in dependency on carbon-intensive energy sources. This could lead to a significant reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, aligning with global climate goals and potentially mitigating some impacts of climate change. 2. Economic impact and job creation. The construction of the fusion facility is projected to create approximately 130 jobs with an additional 30 permanent positions for operational staff. This influx of jobs will not only benefit the local economy in Malaga but could also spur growth in surrounding areas as demand for housing services and infrastructure increases. Moreover, the partnership with Microsoft, which aims to source fusion-generated electricity to power its data centers, signals a burgeoning market for clean energy supplies. As companies increasingly seek sustainable energy solutions, the demand for fusion energy could stimulate further investments in the sector, potentially leading to a proliferation of fusion plants in other regions. 3. Technological advancements and competition. Helion is entering a competitive field, with various international teams making significant strides in fusion technology. Notable achievements from Chinese and French research teams highlight rapid advancements in the industry. For Helion to maintain its lead, it must continuously innovate and overcome technical challenges associated with sustaining a fusion reaction long enough to generate a net positive energy output. The next few years will be crucial for Helion as they refine their technology and demonstrate its viability. Success could attract additional funding partnerships and talent, further solidifying their position as a leader in the fusion energy sector. 4. Regulatory framework and community engagement. As Helion moves forward with its plans, navigating the regulatory landscape will be essential. The successful completion of permitting processes and environmental impact assessments will determine the project's timeline and feasibility. Engaging with local communities, as Helion has committed to doing, is also critical. Public support can influence regulatory outcomes and foster a collaborative atmosphere that encourages successful project implementation. The planned community event on March 11, 2025 is a proactive step in this direction, allowing residents to voice their opinions and learn more about the project. Building trust and transparency will be vital in ensuring community backing and addressing any concerns related to safety and environmental impact. 5. Long-term vision for energy diversification. The fusion power plant is part of a broader strategy by Chelan Public Utility District to diversify energy sources beyond hydropower, which has historically dominated the region. As climate change and energy demands evolve, diversifying energy portfolios will be crucial for ensuring energy security and sustainability. The introduction of fusion energy into the mix could not only stabilize local energy prices but also make the region more resilient to the fluctuations associated with reliance on a single energy source. Helion's project may serve as a model for other regions looking to innovate their energy strategies. 6. Global energy landscape transformation. If successful, Helion's fusion power plant could inspire a wave of similar projects around the world, leading to a significant transformation in the global energy landscape. The commercialization of fusion energy could reduce geopolitical tensions associated with fossil fuel dependencies and create a more equitable energy market by providing access to abundant energy resources. Furthermore, the collaboration with tech giants like Microsoft could pave the way for future partnerships between energy producers and large corporations, fostering innovation in energy usage and efficiency. Conclusion. The upcoming years are pivotal for Helion Energy and its groundbreaking project in Malaga, Washington. The successful establishment of the world's first commercial nuclear fusion plant could redefine energy production, stimulate economic growth, and contribute significantly to environmental sustainability. However, the journey will require overcoming significant technological, regulatory, and community challenges. The world will be watching closely as Helion embarks on this ambitious endeavor with the potential to change the energy landscape forever.